We begin tonight with a potential change along San Diego's coast. Dozens of coastal parking lots may soon have new overnight restrictions and, in some cases, new gates to keep cars out entirely. Good evening, I'm Steffi Roche.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. The California Coastal Commission unanimously approved a new plan by the city of San Diego to cut down on crime and discourage people from sleeping in their cars at the beach.
News 8's Richard Allen is here with the details. Richard,
well, that's right, you guys. And in fact, these proposed new changes would affect overnight parking at 35 coastal lots from La Jolla to Ocean Beach. And while the Coastal Commission voted unanimously on this, the people who use these lots every day are anything but unanimous in their viewpoints.
I think it's a bad idea.
I think it would be good for this environment in this area.
Split opinions when it comes to putting new overnight vehicle closure hours into place at roughly 36 coastal parking lots, as well as new parking time limits and at 7 lots, new gates to keep cars out.
I'm against the gates going up.
This plan does not create a new overnight parking policy, but revises some of the current closure schedules. This includes the Ocean Beach Pier lot on Newport Avenue, which will close from 2 to 4 a.m. and have a 4-hour time limit to park from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and several lots along Mission Bay, including West Bonita Cove and Crown Point Shores, which would close from midnight to 4 a.m. The city has said this move would deter crime and also discourage overnight parking by those living out of their vehicles.
I think it's another way where we treat the symptom and not the disease.
Richard Kurland says he's opposed to cutting off access at any time of the day.
When you live in a place that is so beautiful as San Diego with the weather that's so nice, how can you avoid homelessness? I would come here if I was homeless.
But Kendra Chun points out that there are a number of safe parking lots now available for those living out of their vehicles throughout the city and the county.
There are other areas that they would be safer, and also by not having them here staying the night and bringing crime around, I think it would be a safer environment for this area.
She also points out that no matter what rules are put in place, it would be best to introduce them slowly through education, not enforcement, at least in the beginning.
I don't think it would be a good thing to just all of a sudden start doing. I think that needs to take some time, like months for sure, because a lot of people do rely on it because there is plenty of cars here and people living here.
And the city now has 45 days to finalize their plan changes and submit them to the Coastal Commission. This new plan also takes steps to improve public access to coastal areas, including installing new bike parking facilities in Mission Bay Park and also putting up an interactive map on the city's website showing the available parking lots and public access points to beaches.
Okay, so they're doing some improvements on that, but is that impacted by this? Can people use those facilities
That's
after
a good
dark?
question. Talking about public access. So
Right.
This is restricting vehicle access,
Okay.
but access to beaches after midnight would still be available.
Okay, well, some people are going to be happy about that, but still, a lot of people, it's a talking point, it's a big deal.
Exactly.
And this is one way to deal with it.
It is.
Thanks, Richard.
Thank you.